Good morning, everyone. Anyway, is there any to case study the management of the system analysts? Because in return, the node of the area is also to even out the data of the injection. And any injection that you have, perhaps in a way, you can also formulate into the data of its cooler. And any cooler in the relay, you have to somehow undeparture the element of a traveler. Because in return, once you share that, you are ordering the system of evening out the compound of its position. Because mathematically, the understanding of life is based on the inflow of technology and also to outburst itself into the data of a career. And in the telegram of a teleport, you can also even out the ordering system of fund 821 and fund 8462945 and fund 361 and fund 241 2482. Oh, I cut my nail. 2846 and 2148 and 2846 and 2843 and 2841 and 2846 and 2845 and 2846 and 2841. Sorry, I accidentally cut. It doesn't matter. 2845 and 2846 and 2841 and 2846 and 2843 and 2844 and 2845 and 2846 and 2841 and 214 way and 414 way and 414 way and 414 way and 4121 and 464 way and 4 way for way, 41 each one, 4124, 4125, 4146, 4156, 4153, 4168, 4162, 4183, 4169, 4166, 4184, 4183, 4129, 4121, 4126, 4138, 4141, and 4122. Perhaps in time, the composition of the element, you can also fade in to the element of the infilade, because the infilade of technology is telegramming into the gram of a fool. Any gram of a fool is based upon the injection of its formula and also to order the system of 8831 and 8836 and 2148 and also to grid the system of the material, because in return home, the data of the compound, you can also position yourself into the ordering system of each way. But it's just in the matter of a phases. FAC apostrophe S is a program of the digital color. Once you position the element of the inflow, you can also ungram yourself into the completely. Once you do that, you are reworking yourself into the decimal of 8836 and 884621, 6824, and also grid the system of the decimal in relation to your departure. Because in time, once you share the network of the departure, you can also position yourself into the compliance of the non-delay. The non-delay is based upon the replay or something in relation to the video game, and also to share into the network of Area 56 and 24821 and 24856, which is ordering system of its port. In that way, once you share its port or a port, the position of a formula is also to evenness the data of the torrent in relation to deploy. Once you share that, the composition of each grid signal or its segmentation in relation to the aplex, you need to somehow work out the area of its expertise and to realize a function of the conversion of the RDN36 and the RDN44 and the RDN 55.624836 and the RDN 11628416.482 and the RDN 5546 and the RDN 554621 to 64159 and RDN 5526412642162216482844. In that one, the apex of the grid system will actually untestified the non-SEPA. The non-SEPA is based upon the pencil sharper for a stationary and also to police share the correct envelope or structure. In that way, the evening order of the decimal is 2281 and 2246. It's just in a matter of time, once you shell, yes, SHELL, the ordering system of the terminal. You will ungrid the next decimal in relation to the deploy. Once you deploy the compuhu or indiku or intake the shell into the compliance of its maturity, the understanding of life is based on the envelope of technology and also to data care the position of draft and 8836 and draft 44628 and draft 55.10 to 6.34 and draft 55.10 and draft 55.10 to 643821624 and draft 55.3 to 64821628444 4146484241 Apex the grid of a formula and to JavaScript the juvenile and also to degrade into each platform. Once you share the unity of your tasks, each one that you opt out the amount of data, you will also intake the grid system of the decimal and to undo the function of its order. Because in return home, the non-console of the element will actually unperhaps itself into the next decimal of 3321 and 3326. Because the evening way of the data of the composition, you will put even the compass in relation to north, east, west and south to face itself into the next decimal of the longitude before the magnesium will sire the honor in relation to the deploy. Once you share that, the composition of a composition, you can also program into the decimal of 8836 and 88362841 and also 88462864 and also 88362984 and 24862183 and also 2846 and 2842 in relation to your deploy. Because in relation to the deploy, the understanding of life is based on the envelope of technology and data care, the injection of a formula before you achieve the respectable outcome. In that way, once you have achieved the respectable outcome, you cannot assess its liability. Because in time, once you assess its liability, the understanding of the catalyst, you also need to phase into a program and to testify the grid of decimal 3326 and 3324, which is a composition of the element functioning in ordering system of form and also to share into the compound. Once you share into the compound, you can also grid the decimal of 8836 and 8831, which is ordering the decimal of 2246 and 2248 in relation to the deploy. In time, once you share the right network, the ordering system of 8836 and 8831 is ordering into the decimal of its function. And in time, once you share the network of the ordering system, you will also share into the Kulu or whatever it is. The harder it gets, the more legit it will make into the law of its policy. Because once it does that, in the next program, you can also grid the next and perhaps peripherum in relation to the third revision mirror by NASA 3328 and NASA 28462924 and NASA 5543 2846 2849 and NASA 55.10 2843 2841 and NASA 55.10 2684 2186 to deploy into the next Taiwan. Maybe. It's just a matter of time once you share the right coordinate based upon your advert. You can also summon Anaconda into the next relay because in return home, in the next return home, you are outmooring the design of the Infolow technology and also to decimal the function of its order. Because in time, once you share that, you are gridding the next decimal of fade 8241 and fade 8246 and fade 834629 oplex the prim before you can incate itself. Incate or encase or a cake, mud cake or banana cake or what? In return home, the thinking of the element is based upon your brainstorm and also to function its order by the expertise and to realize the decimal of its nutrition. The more complexity it is, the harder the harder. Does that mean your heart or harder? It's just in the way you pervert the vision of impairment based upon the creativity of a taker and also to intern yourself into the next instrument of the element. You will inflow the technology based upon the data of the compound. To work the maximum number of convert, you will share into the next eploy. And the next eploy is based upon the data of compound and also to unpolice the car based upon the structure of the skyline and to transport into the next overseas guests and to understand Europe in relation to Scotland and sharing into Israel. Once you share that, you will program into the next digital color of the skyline based upon the musician and to understand the instrument of data. Once you do that, the composition of a fade 8 and 2A 4126 is the aplex of the grid 2341 and the grid 2468 and the grid 245 and the grid 24861 and the grid 24865 and the grid 24831. Photocopy the advert in relation to fax FAX and to share into your advert. In that way, once you order the system of the form, you can also care for the next security code or security guard in relation to the next formula. Sorry, just spit my tongue. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, chef knows that. Those things I shouldn't have done that. Oh God. To do that, once you meet the formula of a composition, you can also function the area of expertise if you can form into the next aplex system. The next aplex system will be the 76 Asasi in relation to the grid. The 76 Asasi is one of the weirdest things in this planet and to equal the element of the Infolow by NASA and the space station in relation to petrol and also to understand the oil before you get the heat wave to correct it into the next hemisphere or alignment of the outer rim in relation to planet Mars. Conversion of understanding of life is based upon the instrument of your orchestra and to also rework the partition of compounding itself into the next area of expertise and to function the decimal of form 8246 and form 8241 and form 3246 and form 6248 and form 124.1 and form 824.6 and form 824.10 and form 824.1 and form 824.1 input democracy in relation of its own legislation to regret the next sire in relation to the majesty and also to the provision of the teleport is one of the most gramming machine in relation to the deep law, because each way you go, you will also even out the compound of its alignment of time, and in that way, once you grip the system in relation to the teleport, the understanding of the higher is to legislate the law in relation to its own politeness, no, policy, no, understanding of its structure, no, phase 2 of element of Apple 382 and Apple 246 and Apple 348 and Unix platform 12 and Unix 3321, Aplex Unix 55.6 to 9.84 and Unix 55.10 to 84682. Where you going? Oh, you buying a cigarette? Huh? Okay, thanks. Once you share that, you will also network into the next grid system. If the decimal of its function will be ordering into next formula, because based upon the Epsilon technology, the outburst of its data and its composition will actually allogram itself into the next grid system. Because in return home, the data of its component will also to be oversees the guests of the decimal and to function its ordering system. Because the more aplex it is, the more grid system it will be in relation to the deploy and also to share the composition. Look at this. See? Puffs up. Beautiful. Once you share that, you will grid the next decimal of the non-conjunction, and each conjunction of its formula you can also decimal its way. See? See? Boiling, the soup is boiling and it puffs up. Very, very good. Very good in Clayton. Very, very good. You got to understand that based upon this PlayStation and the Xbox, and to know the area of the selling console and the grid decimal of its own way, and to function the order of its ordering system. In return home, once you share the grid of 2284 and 2286, you will perhaps the design way and also to phase into the element of the next family tree before you can re-orphan the child grid into the next syntax. It's just a matter of time. Once you know the ordering system of its formula, the function of its way, it's out more in relation to the deploy and also to share the network of each way. Because in relay, the understanding of its non-element of a traveler is to understand the rework condition of part even and to order the decimal of its own nature. Because based upon the conjunction, the grid system will divide into a play and also to juvenile the next alley. When it does that, the composition of the IOSOP18 and the IOSOP6438 is a reworking condition of path and also to decimal the ordering system of its way. It's just in the matter of time, once you rework the condition of pathology, is the understanding of the blood vessel of the aplex and also to grid into the decimal of ordering system. It's just in a matter of time, once you share the network of ordering system, you can also isolate into the perhaps, because as a matter of fact, the more grid system that you do, the lesser power it will be into lesson 55.3 and lesson 48.6 and lesson 55.3 and lesson 55.6 28241 and lesson 55.121 4861 for the opening, and also to understand the next grid. Once you formulate that into the next grid, the period table will also untie itself into its conjunction of a T-tree and work the conjunction of topology and ordering the system of its decimal. Once you even that out, you can also order the decimal of the grid system based upon the template of layer 3241 and template 48246 and template 56483 and template 446983 and template 44563142 and template 5562 and 4183 and template 4162 and 2841 and template 4962 2846 and template 4163 4843 4826 and 4821 and template 5531 2648 and 2184 and template 5148 2162 and layer AA32 6141 AFX 1348 AF9 3861 AFX 1824 AFX 3321 AFX 55.326483 AFX 55.3 2946 2841 AFlex 1123 and 1124 AFlex 1821 6843 AFlex 1801 6843 AFlex 1121 1146 1149 AFlex 11321 1126 1824 AAflex 1821 6843 2841 2846 rework condition of its formula. Its function of the formula, you can also grid the decimal of its ordering system and ordering the okulu. Once you order the correct nutrition in relation to the space station, the understanding of this path is the element of infolow. Because in return home, you can also unshare the grid decimal of 2283 and 2284 in relation to the deploy of its departure. But in need, the fact figure is to legislate the right nutrition in relation to its delay and also to compound the element of the infolow. Since you have the technology, you can also share into the next grid system. If the or ordering system of its way in and way out, you will also grid the decimal of 2286 and 2281. It's just in time. Once you share the network of a formula, you can also formulate into the next outcome to achieve Dr. Sandra Lee. In relation to deploying the ordering system, you can also infiltrate the technology and also to incate itself into a carer. But in return home, based upon Cindy, my sister-in-law, the next decimal is 19, 84, 82, 46, 77, 78, 49, 45, 49, 42, 88, 89, 35, 36, 37, 78, 77, 78, 89, 44, 42, 48, 46, 47, 48, 49, 16, 17, 19, 15, 18, 42, 47, 49, 45, 46, 49, 18, 16, 19, 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 44, 45, 46, 49, 45, 49, 15, 16, 17, 12, 19, 18, 19, 15, 16, 44, 43, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 15, 16, 92, 94, 95, 97, 98, 99. 15, 16, 92, 98, 99, 94, 96, 97, 84, 89, 15, 12, 18, 19, 87, 82, 83, 45, 84, 89, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 45, 44, 42, 47, 46, 48, 49, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 33, 39, 45, 44, 45, 42, 43, 43, 46, 47, 48, 49, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 22, 26, 27, 28, 49, 45, 46, 47, 43, 40, 46, 47, 49, 45, 42, 43, 44, 46, 17, 18, 19, 26, 25, 27, 13, 18, 19, 25, 26, 29, 30, 38, 39, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 15, 16, 89, 82, 83, 89, 84, 85, 86, 87, 82, 14, 16, 19, 26, 27, 28, 19, PP38, PP14, PP46, PP49, PP41, PP45, PP26, PP24, XP13, XP36, Windows Application Form, Network into Area of Expertise, Window Application Form, Data Core 1821, Data Core 1821, C++ Post 128, C++ Post 34862449, Apex Grid 246 in relation to Windows 11.32641, bug fix next time. In that way, once you share the network of the virus, the visual impairment is ready to be. The visual impairment is based on the inflow of your data and to also sort out the ordering system of the read perhaps in relation to each phases FACWS 3821 and each phases FACWS 4x29 in relation to deep learning. If you share that, the area of a the area of, hey, water just come out. Oh. What's my favorite? Vegemite. Yeah, I love Vegemite. It's really ironic, not ironic, a lot of iron in relation to the magnesium and also to the halogen. Something like that. But the function of the halogen is to understand the non-program of a test and to guard the relationship and to care for once you have developed the needed based upon the area of expertise and to realize the decimal of its function. But in time, once you share that, you can also out more the program of the tests. And each test that you guard or share for, in the next compound, you will deploy in the next alignment of the algorithm. Yes, not organic or organism, algorithm. The algorithm. Algorithm is one of the next highest grid of this world. Next time, my friend, having dinner.